Tomorrow, it's expected Canadians will see another interest rate hike. So far, the Bank of Canada has raised rates 4 times since July of last year. Joining us to explain how this could affect you is real estate expert Karen Filiatro. Good to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, how much can we expect to see rates rise? We call it a hike, but it's not a spike.
That's correct. It'll happen gradually, is my understanding. So tomorrow we're expecting a hike of 25 basis points, which is equal to about 1/4 percentage points. And mortgage professionals that I've spoken to in the last week predict that we're going to actually see 3 more of these very similar hikes over the next year. So by the end of 2019, you can expect the Bank of Canada's key interest rate to raise about 1% from where it is right now.
You know, the Bank of Canada is really good about giving us lots of warnings. They put out, lots of feelers ahead of time, but not everybody heeds this. Why is that?
I don't know. We always wait to the last minute, right, before we make decisions like that. So, now would be a good time to maybe think about calling your mortgage professional.
And it's not too late. If the rate hike comes tomorrow, we can still go to the bank today and...
That's right. I would actually get on the phone right now.
Okay.
Now is a great time. We still have the whole day to deal with this.
Okay, Karen, good advice. Let's let people know what that means, because we hear numbers like 0.25% interest rate hike, but overall, let's say you have $400,000 left on your mortgage, your current mortgage rate is at 3.5%, and you have a 20-year mortgage. We've done some of the math for you. You can expect to see your monthly payments rise by $50. And as you said, those rates are supposed to continue to increase. So that could eventually make your payments up to $200 a month.
That's correct.
So smart to plan now.
Smart to start saving your money, absolutely. And I think that people are going to start to go more fixed rate at this point, knowing that they're going to be going up, right? So the variable mortgages may change quite a bit in the next little while.
Well, and this is an economist question, but I know that you can answer this as well. Why is this rate happening now? Everybody feels like I finally just got comfortable with everything.
Yeah, so 2 words, United States. So basically when they have some economic momentum, we follow suit. As the #1 trading partner, we kind of follow what they're doing. And over the last couple of years, they've steadily increased interest rates. And I think the catalyst for change right now is the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement. There's more stability for Canada now, and they know more assurances. And so now they feel, okay, we can move forward.
How could we expect this to change the market in the coming years?
Well, when it costs more to borrow money, I would imagine that would affect home prices to some degree. But interest rates and home prices don't exist in a vacuum. They're both dependent on economic sort of conditions, right? So when interest rates go up, it's usually a sign of economic success in the economy, right? And to that degree, people are making more money and the employment rate is up. So it's really, really hard to predict that sort of thing. I think that the $500 to the $999K budgets are going to be very popular for people because they don't have to have the 20% down. So I think that we can expect that to be very competitive across the country.
There are still, my mom was a realtor in the 80s when interest rates were like at 18%.
20, yeah.
Yeah, so this still feels, this is not that. But housing prices are a lot more.
Correct. Yeah. So it's going to be a big change, especially for millennials and Generation X who have never seen a significant hike at all in their lives, right? So some people are going to really feel the bite.
Yeah, it's time to maybe restructure the budget a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Karen, good to have you here. Always great information. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.